We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. We got to get Keith Robinson in here, man.
Yeah.
Another friend of the show stopping by to say hi, Keith Robinson. Did you tell him that Voss got engaged?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, get Keith in here. We should do some news, too. There's a lot of really, really good stories today.
The Tough Crowd alumni. Look at this.
Hey, man.
Jimmy, Keith.
I know, now that Tough Crowd is
new Tough Crowd.
canceled, they're all coming our way.
I saw Colin last night on TV. I was watching him on the Celebrity Poker on Bravo, and he actually won. He won the whole thing last night. Table of 6, I guess. And he was playing some of the worst poker I've ever seen anyone play. The guy would not lay down a hand. He would not fold for nothing. He was playing like 8-3 offsuit against, ace-king, and he would win. The flop would come out and give him 2 pair. And he's betting like a madman on the crappiest hands, and the last card flips over, and it's one of his goddamn cards. And he just kept eliminating people left and right, playing like a complete idiot. And he wins the whole thing. And no one, they said they couldn't figure out what he was doing, if he was bluffing or not. They said because he always just has this miserable look on his face. And they couldn't tell if he had a good hand, a bad hand, because he's just always, he's got that face like he's smelling something bad constantly. Yeah. And then, and he's the only one. I've been watching that show for a while. And everybody, all these celebrities that show up there, they must tell them, yeah, well, there's going to be a camera on your hands because, you're looking at your cards. And everyone's perfectly manicured. They got these beautiful nails. Colin picks up his cards once. The camera goes right on his fingers. I swear to God, the homeless guy that I pass every morning, his hand wrapped around his gin bottle had better nails on it than Colin's last night. Cuticles all ripped up, dirt under his fingernails. They were all chipped up. What the hell's that Irishman doing?
He's finished. That's what he's doing.
After Tough Crowd, he had to get a gig loading ships at the dock.
Yeah.
This goddamn guy's a mess. He's a mess.
He'll be fighting Screech in celebrity boxing next.
Oh, man.
He is finished.
God damn.
He had a great run. Hey, are you ready for next week, Anthony? We're going
I am ready,
We're going
man.
to L.A. Anthony's doing the poker thing next week.
I'm in the World Poker Tour.
The World Poker Tour in L.A. next week. We're broadcasting live. What?
Invitational.
Wednesday and Thursday?
Yep, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm in the Invitational, celebrity and poker superstars going to be playing, and I'm in it.
Are you practicing?
I've been practicing every night. I'm online, gambling
It takes a lot of patience to play that game.
Does take a lot of patience.
I don't have that patience. I'm sitting there just because I want to do stuff. I want to
play.
Talk. I want to yap. And I'm the worst bluffer ever. Because you can just, as soon as I get a good hand, I bet everything. I'm the worst.
It is a game of patience, man. It's one of those things where you spend a lot of time folding. If you have bad hands time after time, you just fold the goddamn things. You get you start thinking after you fold to 8-10 consecutive hands, you're going, maybe I'll play this one, because you just want to get into it. But you got to be very disciplined and stuff. And that's like last night watching Colin. It was hysterical. The guy is playing crap just to play. And then someone will come on top of him and go, raise him like thousands of dollars. And he just makes his face like, why not? Slides his money in. He's got crap. And then that last card flips. Boom! It's his. It's the card he needed.
We need to get him on the phone.
Oh, it was hysterical.
He could give you some advice for next week.
The guy, if I play like him, I'd be out in a second, believe me.
Do you have your gimmick yet?
I don't have a
gimmick. We need a gimmick for him.
I don't have a gimmick. What, I'm going to wear I'll wear the spring on the eyes and the... What am I going to do? Wear a beanie with a propeller on it?
How about Colin's gimmick of AIDS hands?
Maybe that was his gimmick. I didn't even figure that out.
But they can't tell what he's saying. He's saying, I hold, but he's got to keep it. Give him a card. Give him a card.
Stumbling, muttering.
Fumbling, that idiot.
The guy was probably telling everyone what his hand was. Right when he saw that.
2-7. Fold. They thought he just hold.
I guess I'll play,
President Bush, he's still doing Tough Crowd monologues.
I'm staying here, stupid. What? You know. I love him. But he won the whole thing. But I'm very. I think my strategy is going to be really sit back and really wait for the good hands. That seems to work. I've been playing in a lot of the table games online, not the cash games either, like the ones where you pay a fee to get in, get the chips that aren't real money. It's just chips, and then you see how long you last. And I made it. I won quite a few, and I'm in the money most of the time.
Well, there's professional poker players. How do you know? Like, if you enter a room, can you figure out who the professional is? Like, you walk in.
The guy with the big stack of chips in front of him. Because I don't know if these sons of bitches are like fucking Kreskin. They know exactly what you're doing. These guys will know if you're trying to put one over on them. They'll know if you have a good hand, and they fold out of nowhere. I've seen guys like last night. I came up on a hand where the flop comes out. All the cards are out on the table now, and there's a chance that someone could have a flush. I have 3 aces. No way I'm laying that down. And the guy hits me with a big bet. So I'm thinking he's probably got the flush, but I don't have the discipline to throw down 3 aces. So I saw it. Boom, he turns up his flush. I'm out, you know. I blew it. But these guys know. They can sense this shit, that flush is there. The way the guy's betting, the way he bet from the first card that came out, they know that flush was there.
I wonder, what was that Texas Hold'em that they were playing back in the old Western movies where they had the pistols, you know, and the guys would cheat? Was that Texas Hold'em?
Apparently not. It was just stud, 5-card stud or something.
No numbers on them. You have to count the shit. Like 5 parts.
No,
because everybody cheated back then, so I didn't know. You know,
no one played Hold'em, except for the pros. Up until recently, no one ever heard of friggin' Hold'em. Everyone, get together with your buddies. What are you playing? 7 cards, stud. No offense, nigger in the woodpile. Come up with these.
Oh, wait a minute. Games. No offense, nigger in the woodpile. Hey, none taken.
Yeah, what the hell, Anthony? It was a game. You could have paused after the no offense, man.
I didn't really mean it.
You should have just said it. Yeah, don't give me the no offense just to cut so you could say it.
And see what kind of reaction you get. And then you could have moved forward a little more gingerly. Jesus.
You should have said, no offense, stupid. Nigger the woodpile. I'll just slip this one right back.
You play your dopey games with your friends, but no one ever heard us to hold them up until all this crap on TV.
Since it's been on TV, Fat Bob Kelly is trying to start these gambling tournaments.
Oh, is he?
Because he's such an empty addict. He has
what
nothing.
An idiot. And he wants to invite couples over for meals. What a lonely jackass.
Couples over for meals?
Yeah, he wanted, hey, I get another couple to come over. So he's trying to fill up his stupid empty life, that fat idiot.
That poor bastard.
He really, he annoys me.
Sorry, sink fucking son of a bitch.
I'm gonna see prostitutes for the rest of my damn life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm never going to stop seeing prostitutes. I'm going to be happy. I send a prostitute chocolates and flowers for Valentine's Day. I love them. They're the only women I ever will love.
And he seems to have a problem with that.
He has a problem. He wants to stop all, because he thinks his karma is bad. That's all he's doing anything for, that idiot.
He seems to be very spiritual.
But that's not going to help your career, Bob. It's not going to help, stupid.
I was under the impression he was just another schlep comic that didn't care how many hookers they screw.
No.
But this guy really had this problem. He came in here and talked about how he wants to get his life together, get a girlfriend, be in a real relationship, but he's got these demons that he can't seem to get out of his mind.
We all have them, and they don't go away, stupid. They don't just go away with the proper eating diet. He thinks if he eats right, his whore fetish will go away.
I have more respect for the guys that embrace it, understand what it is, and just live with it.
I embrace it. I borrow money from women just to buy prostitutes.
He really is filth.
You guys are all from the same mold. It's just amazing.
I know, they're just...
Jay's in the paper today.
For what?
What did Jay Moore do, Anthony?
Yeah, that's a cute little story. The headline is Granny Heckler. Jay Moore's raunchy comedy almost raised an extra $25,000 for charity on Saturday when an outraged grandmother offered to pay that much if Moore would just shut his dirty mouth. At a Minneapolis fundraiser for kids with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, the last comic standing star joked about how well endowed he was and how he wanted to bag the female auctioneer. The fed-up granny finally had enough and shouted to Moore that she'd donate $25,000 if he'd shut up. He didn't stop and thanked Grandma before he left the stage. That's the whole story.
Is he well endowed? I'm trying to remember when he was banging that black hooker.
Hooker, yeah.
In the next room.
Was he?
Allegedly? The black hooker, Chocolate.
Chocolate.
7.5, I've heard, Jay. About 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah, I guess that would be
I'm
about
impressed
right.
with that.
Keith is, and
I
he's
doubt
laughing.
he is.
Yeah, he laughs at 7.5.
7.5. No, you can't do that. 7.5 is small. I think
Small,
it's small. Yeah.
See, I knew Keith would laugh
small.
at that.
Jay always said he was a grower, not a shower.
Right.
Which was what he always said. So.
A grower, not a shower.
Yeah, like if you just pull it out.
Some guys have it's a nice presentation. It's happening already. And other guys, you're hung like an acorn, but it grows to a massive thing.
I remember years ago, Florentine and Wild used to pull trains with Keith. And I knew Keith, but not as well as I do now. And Florentine, he goes, the guy's so abusive to women. All he does is hit them and pull their hair. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
All he was talking about...
disgusting.
No, Florentine. All he would talk about was how
Florentine.
big Keith's mule was and how it hooked to the left. And how he liked to hurt girls with it.
What else do you have? You got a big penis, you hurt women.
Oh, my God.
You won't turn down a nice guy the next time, will you, bitch?
Jeez.
Wow.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, they were always goofing on you, making those allegations. I don't know, but I never heard the story on Last Comic Standing, Tough Crowd, about your problems with the law and some rape allegation from years ago.
Rape allegation.
What is the story?
Well, you know what happened is this girl, we're in the bed, and I'm pleading like a son of a bitch, because we're naked in the bed.
You're naked in bed.
Yes, butt naked, and she was just like, I'm like, come on, let's do something, please, And she's like, okay, I'll let you do something.
How'd you get her naked in bed if she was not into doing anything?
This is how psychotic some women are. Women are out of their damn mind. And she's like, okay, put it halfway in, no pumping.
Oh, my
Are
God.
you
So
kidding?
I could just go halfway in and then stop. Just like that.
She was torturing you.
She was, of course I pumped. I pumped like no other man.
Of course. You can't even help that. You gotta pump. You can't help that.
I was off to the races, man. And she's like, you can go to jail for this. You know this is rape. I'm like, how is it rape?
How the hell is that?
How is it rape?
That
it's
cannot
been
be rape.
7 other times of being accused of rape. I don't know.
Put it in and don't pump.
No pumping. That's a true
Fantastic.
story. Do not pump. Halfway in, no pumping whatsoever.
And you pumped. And
of course I pumped.
Of course
Why
you
wouldn't
did.
I not pump?
And then what
I
happened?
Pumped and I tugged her hair the way I usually do.
She went to the cops?
Well, she said, she called me on the phone like, you raped me. I'm like, how the hell did I rape you? You said put it halfway in, and I figured that was all the way in,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just psychotic.
I'm a vagina's half full kind of guy. Jesus.
He was clipping. He's fine.
And, it was just, where you go. I think women are just not, just with that whole rape thing, it's too much now.
How did it get resolved? I mean,
well, you know what? She just never did anything. The other girl, this one girl who, man, there's too many rape stories.
I know.
Maybe it is me.
Who even has one rape story?
Jesus.
I've never heard someone debate rape in the middle of sex. You're raping me. Look, I am not raping you. He's going over like tort reform and legal precedents.
Right.
Oh, my God.
One girl, she was like, I put a passion mark on her.
A passion mark?
Yes. And her boyfriend said...
A hickey.
Yeah, hickey. That
right.
we call a passion mark, according to what neighborhood you're from.
I gotcha.
And she told her boyfriend seen it, and she called the cops.
Uh-huh.
And she had to tell him that she had been assaulted by me,
Oh, boy.
So I go over there. My dumb ass go over to the store the next day looking for more, like, hey, I gave her a good time. I'm going to go back and see her the next day. And she's looking at me mean. And I'm like, what the hell? All the store employees are looking at me. They're surrounding me like, yeah, he's the guy.
That's the
And the
rapist.
cops. Yeah, that's the rapist.
Oh, God. So you walk in all happy thinking you're getting laid again?
Yes, I'm thinking some good stuff is going to happen. And the they pull me over in the parking lot because I finally leave. I'm telling the rest of the guys, go to hell. Y'all want to fight? Let's go fight then or whatever. So I go outside. I'm walking to my apartment. The cops pull me over, take me to the police station. Now I have to fill out everything that happened. You know, and it's embarrassing. Like, first I tweaked a nipple a little bit.
Oh, every detail, huh?
Yeah, every little detail.
Wow.
I kissed a thigh. I did this. I sucked one toe, not that toe. You know? And they're like, okay, they just let it go.
Yeah. You never had to go on trial for it, though.
No, I've never had to go on trial. Well, I have one pending, so I can't really talk about that.
No, well, the way they brought it up on Tough Crowd all the time, it sounded like, like Kobe in there getting that ass, tapping that ass.
It's hard, man.
I've been with Keith one time. We got pulled over together. We were when you lived in Woodbridge. It was me, you. I don't know if it was Little Kev. There was 4 of us in the car, and we were just kind of sitting like we were all just talking in a parking lot. It was dark. It was kind of creepy. So the cops like, "Hey, what's going on? You guys all right?" And he's just saying, why are you asking us? Why?
Oh, no.
And I'm in the driver's seat. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was going to tow my car.
Oh. Yeah, that's another thing I've heard about you. Not very respectful to the cops when you get pulled over.
You know, it's a Philadelphia thing, man.
It's a black thing, my friend.
You know what?
I swear to God, and black guys love to talk about when white guys get pulled over, how, it's a big party. We pat each other on the back, goof on the black guys being pulled over, and, drive away.
You all whip out that card that you get.
The white card,
The white card. Here you go. Here's the card, officer.
You don't get those cards?
I've never had a card.
Oh my God! I get 2 a week.
What, the PBA cards?
Yeah. Black guys don't get the PBA cards.
Has a card. They must give it to you at birth. There's a birthright for white guys.
Dude, I got like.
There you go.
You want one of mine? I got like 4.
Give me a PBA card.
Look how many he's got.
I'm not kidding. I got
Jersey one's New York.
Yeah.
Sergeants, lieutenants.
Look at this. I'm telling you,
I got
every white guy in this place is pulling out their PBA.
Wait, hold on.
I don't even know.
I got a sergeant's card. That's 2.
I got 2 with me.
And usually what happens, as soon as I get a better one, I throw the other one away.
Look at all these cards.
Here's my sergeants. Here's my New Jersey.
I only have 2 right now there.
Me too. Sergeants and Jersey.
State trooper.
So, you got 2. You have 3? We all have 2.
Look at that, bragging about your card.
Bragging about our whitey cards.
Your white card. You're playing a white
That's
card.
Hilarious. I just assumed the black guys got them too.
They don't even work with. If we had one, they would just tear it up. Who did you get this from? What white guy did you steal this from?
What do you use this for? Jimming and open doors? You know something though? I rarely ever even use it. I don't even remember using those things. What happens when I get pulled over? I instantly turn on the dome light. I pull over immediately, turn on the dome light, roll the window down, and put my hands up on the steering wheel until the cop gets to the door. It relaxes him. He doesn't have to worry. He can see in the car the whole time he's walking up. And then I turn and go, "Hello, officer. Good afternoon or night or something," and continue being respectful.
Let me see. You know what he's doing?
What?
You see what you're doing?
What?
Sneaky, you're trying to, tell me how I should be doing it. Like I just jump out the car and knock the cop's hat off, Kung Fu kick him in his nuts.
I watch cops. I see out of that windshield camera. They take you around back, and when they're looking at you,
tell me, you blacks are out of hand. Here's what I do.
Here's what I do as a white person.
As a law-abiding white guy.
Anytime I'm watching cops, you guys always got that I'm ready to run look. They're always ready to bolt, and the second that cop turns around, hey, you! There they go. Off like a shot.
But it's surprising those cops they only show the cops that catch them.
That's true, yeah.
Those fat bastards can't catch all.
Guys are running brand new sneakers and stuff. You're not catching it. Forget that.
Oh, man. That's
very respectful.
So what you're saying is you're respectful when they pull you over. Like if they tried to cuff you when you were with Little Kev one time for shushing people out the window, you'd probably be very respectful.
No.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Is that illegal?
What the cop I had, they just stopped me because I'm like, shh, and the women, they see me, from the car, shut up. I'm yelling, telling the girl to shut up, and the cop, they pull me over. Well, I wasn't even driving. Little stupid Kevin Hart was driving, and he didn't have a license, that little midget.
Oh, boy.
And the cop is like, well, where's his license at? He said, well, you're in trouble. I said, well, this is my car. I'll do the driving. He's like, shut up. Like I said, this is my car. I'll drive. He said, what? It's your car? Yeah, it's my car. get out the car. I'm getting out the car. Next thing I know, I'm in a wrestling match with a cop.
Oh, no.
And then, you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, we wrestling, I'm, you know, pushing the cop around.
Why are you wrestling?
I can't help it.
What?
I had some new moves I wanted to try.
I can't help it.
It's instinctive.
I was just watching a Bruce Lee marathon, thinking I'd try some of these out. What is wrong with you?
If I ever got out of the car and the cop wanted to cuff me, it would probably be the easiest cuffing he ever had in his life. I would put him back. I'd be like, officer, give me, I'll cuff myself.
Well, Courtney, you would have the handcuffs on.
I would cuff myself. I could not imagine fighting with a cop who has a gun and a nightstick.
With like 5 and 6 cops.
Oh, man.
We're wrestling 5 and 6 cops. And they, you know, I end up just like, oh, what the hell am I doing? I end up thinking to myself, what am I doing?
A little moment of clarity.
Yeah, and
snuck in.
I put my hand. It was too late then, but I put my hands behind. They cuff me, put me on the ground. And they whip out pepper spray, and me, movie guy. For some reason, a movie theme came in my head. I'm like, fuck pepper spray. I eat pepper spray.
Oh, no.
And he made me eat it. I started crying like a little girl. He emptied the can in my eye.
Oh, Jesus. Holy. Wow. Oh. You're insane. And you still like this with the cops?
Yes, it's just we always in Philadelphia, we used to fight cops like they were civilians. So it's just I try my best to just click off that cop thing that's in my head.
Yeah.
So I don't get a nice.
How often do you
bullet.
get pulled over?
I haven't been pulled over for a minute. I haven't been pulled over for a minute. It's usually my first ever arrest was looking at prostitutes.
Yeah.
He would go there looking at me and my stupid cousin, and the cops tell us to get the hell out of just go. And I'm mouthing off, go. What about that white guy? He's getting a blowjob right there.
Boy.
So I'm gonna be Malcolm X with prostitutes. Look at the white guy. How about the white man? Stop him from getting a blowjob before you mess with me. So they take us to the jailhouse, to the police station, and my cousin, he's running his mouth. He's like, "Where's the brothers at? Huh? That's what I want to know. Where's the brothers at?" So the cop point him to a brother. He's like, "There's a brother. Call him a brother." And my cousin said, "Oh, I didn't say nothing." I start laughing. The black cop threw me against the wall. He must have smacked me 72 times in a row.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, they don't like that either.
Oh, it was just, so that, cops